Good evening, students. I am Dr. D. Anita Kumari, Associate Professor and Program Coordinator of MBA Shipping and Logistics Management, Wales Institute of Science, Technology and Advanced Studies. So, in this video, I'm going to tell you how to do MBA project, especially in the field of logistics, because the MBA shipping and logistics and MBA supply chain students and the MBA general students, those who like to do a project in the production and operation management, uh, people are struggling what to do, how to start the project first of all, how to choose the title, what I need to do, what would be my first approach when I go and meet the company professionals and explain about my project. Okay, so let me tell you how to do a project first of all. First of all, selection of project title is very much important. Before going to select a project title, you should know your company process well. So I always used to tell you, once you go to the company, first for a week you observe what they are doing. Okay, what is their company process? That is very much important. And what kind of a role they are going to assign to you, because company definitely they will put on you in some task to do some work. So based on your work nature and based on the company's progress and what kind of a project they are doing, choose a title that would be the prominent one. For example, you have been assigned to do a documentation work, but if you are choosing some other title which is not related to the documentation, that would be very difficult for you to complete the project and gain a knowledge. So please, first, you should understand what is your company process, and later on you can choose your title. Before going to choose a title, first have a interaction with your company officials. You can do a project in the title proposed by the company officials. So there are a lot of types of research which we have discussed in the research methodology. Okay, action research, fundamental research, applied research, we have lot of research. So there is a concept is called action research. For example, if the company has any problem, first ask the company, sir, is there any problem in your company to be sorted out? Okay, if the company has any kind of a problem that has to be sorted out, take it as a title and do a project in that. That would be the good method. Why? Because once you complete the project, if you give a valuable input to them, that would be very helpful for the company. Even they may use it for their company's performance. So first of all, please discuss with the company officials, is there any problem to be sorted out in the company, or they want to do something they want to um, develop in the company, or they want to know something in the company. So first of all, try to get the company's opinion and start to do your project. Such a way you can start. Okay, the company didn't tell you anything, ma'am. The company didn't tell us anything, but I want to do a project. What to do? The next one is what you can do. You can go through the review of literatures. There are plenty of review of literatures are available. For example, if you are working in a warehouse, if you are going to do a project in the warehouse, so please search MBA project titles related to the warehouse management. Then collect the warehouse titles and filter it and discuss with your concern your mentor in the company and choose a title. Such a way you can do it. Okay, then before going to proceed your study, now you chosen your title. Okay, you can get a help from the chat gpt also, but always have a chat gpt as a supporter, but no, don't copy and paste whatever it is there in the chat gpt. Okay, so one of my student, he has currently he's doing a project in the Sunquin Logistics. Okay, so his title is an analysis of role of digital marketing in the freight forwarding industry, because the Sunquin Logistics currently they are involving in digital marketing. Okay, in the digital marketing they want to do something. So for that, they given him as a topic to do a project in this. So he had that concept as a key point, and he started to do a project in that particular title. For example, as I said, the company is informed him to do a project in the digital marketing. So now I have opened a chat GPT. I have searched like MBA project title related to the digital marketing in the Sunquay Logistics, because in the when you are giving your company name also along with your title, the chat GPT itself will analyze your company. Okay, the company's role, and it will give you a title. Now just scrutinize this title, talk with your college faculties, your guides, as well as the company mentor, and you can frame your title. So such a way you can choose your title. This is a one way. So again, I'm telling you, either directly you can uh, get a title from the company, where if there is any kind of a problem to be sorted out, that is called action research. Okay. Next one is, if the company want to do any kind of a improvement, or if they want to know how they are performing well, the company's recruitment process, something else. So based on the company process, you can choose a title, as well as you can get a help from the ChatGPT. You can reframe the title, then you can keep it as a project title. So nowadays, uh, all are requested to choose a title related to the SDG goals. Always try to connect your project title with the SDG goals. In case if you could not able to do, at least at the end of the project, you have to publish a paper, article you have to publish. That time it is mandatory for you to publish an article. Please add the title and along with one SDG goals. So how can I do it? For example, this is his project title, right? So now I want to publish an article related to this title in connection with the SDG goals. So what can I do? I can select this title, the company title, just skip the company name, and just enter in the chat GPT. Just give a prompt as you like. Okay, it should understand. That's it. Connect this title with the SDG goals, and suggest articles titles. Just have a look on it. See, these are all the topics. These are the SDG goals are relevant to the title what you have mentioned, in which title you are going to do a project. Everyone, please make a note of it. When you are converting your project into the publication, please take your project title by skipping your company name and give a prompt like connect this with the SDG goals and suggest a few article title. Then it will list you the list of SDG goals which will be relevant to your title. Okay, there is no any composition like you can take all the SDG goals. You can take any one goal related to your title. Okay, now see this. There are a lot of options also given by this chat GPT. Digital marketing as a catalyst for innovation in the freight forwarding industry, implication for SDG 9. The role of digital marketing in that was suitable for green freight forwarding, a study on the context of SDG 12 and 13. See this. So now it's good. Now you can choose this as a one of the title for your research article. Then you can proceed your research article by converting your project into the publication. So this is very much important. Everyone should make a note of it. Okay. The next one is, uh, now I told you how to choose a title. Next, the what type of a project I can do. I can do a project in a three ways. Either I can do a project with help of primary data. Primary data means fresh data, collection of a fresh data from the respondents by way of creating a questionnaire. I can collect the data, I can do analysis, then I can do finding, suggestion, conclusion, etc., all the things. In such a way, I can do a project. This is basically almost 90% of the MBA projects would be like this only. Okay. Then there are some companies will give you only a project opportunities. In the beginning itself, they will tell you, no, you will not be allowed to do a data collection. You can do a project, but you should not add anything related to my company. So likewise, nowadays many companies are stating that when the companies are MNC in nature, they are saying that you should not use my company process. So what can I do? In such situation, what you can do in the sense, you should know your company nature, then try to find the case study related to your company nature. Okay. Then start to do a project. So one of the example I have mentioned here, one of my student, she has one second. One of my student, she has completed her project in the Dane Logistics. Okay. So where she was not allowed to do any kind of a project, but what she does, she has chosen this one as a title: challenges faced by the freight forwarders and carriers during the Red Sea issue. Because Dane Logistics is one of the major leading company. Uh, by understanding the Dane Logistics process, she knows that what are the challenges faced by the Dane Logistics. Now, what she does, she taken these challenges faced in the freight forwarders, especially because of the common issue, maybe Red Sea issue. Now, what she does, she has collected a lot of case studies related to the Red Sea issue. So, her project would be like, for example, see this. So here in the usually all the students, MBA project students, what you'll be doing, you'll be mentioning a data collection method here. Okay, the percentage analysis, what is it, cluster analysis, chi-square analysis, etc., etc. But those who are doing a case study method, here you have to mention case study number one, what is the company name? Case study number two, what is the company name? What is the company name? So likewise, you have to mention the company name in the chapter 4. So here directly I will show you how she has done the chapter 4. So rest of the thing will be common. Now see this. Yeah, this is a first case study what she has chosen. OM freight forwarders. First case study belongs to OM freight forwarders. When you are doing a case study analysis, first put a particular company's logo and just give an information about the company just in the one paragraph, and start to explain about the particular company's case and what kind of a challenges they faced and what is the solution. In case if the particular case study has a solution, you can narrate it. In case if it is not, you can find the solution and you can give it. So similarly, you have to find minimum of 10 case studies related to the particular title, because she has chosen a challenges faced in the Red Sea issue by various company. So likewise, she found a lot of case studies related to the Red Sea issue. After doing a lot of analysis in the Red Sea issue, okay, so see this. So likewise, all the top companies Red Sea issues has been mentioned in this project. Hapag-Lloyd, Maersk. After doing that, she has to write a finding by her own observation in the one line. What is this is a so and so company face these challenges, etc., etc. Then, after doing all the things, after completing minimum of 10 to 20 case studies, then you have to come up with your own solutions. So, what kind of a solutions you can write? Finding, suggestion, conclusion. This chapter 5 is common. So here, see, she has to write. She has written her own findings based on the case study, whatever she has collected. Then she has to give a recommendation based on the case studies, whatever she has observed. She has given a own suggestion and conclusion. This is a way of doing a research in the case study method. Okay. The next one is, so this one using a questionnaire method, I will tell you how to do it, how to frame a questionnaire, what to be done, all the things I will tell you. This case study method, I told you how to do a project. Next one, observational study with few tools. So here there are certain company, what they will do, they may be ready to give their company data. Okay, instead of allowing you to do a data collection, they may give you some data as like MBA finance project. They may give you some few details. Based on the details, you can do your own analysis and complete your project. That is another way of doing a research project. So again telling you, there are three way of doing a project. If your company is allowing you to do a data collection, well and good, just choose the first method. If the company is not allowing you to do any kind of a project related to your title, and choose the common title related to your company, and collect a review of it, collect a minimum of 10 to 15 companies case study and complete the case study method. There are certain company which will not allow you to do a case study or data collection method, but they may be ready to give your data whatever is available in the company. If they are going to do so, you collect that data and create a own analysis and complete your project. So for example, for this, I may give you one more example. This is another one of my student has completed a project in the fast forward logistics. In the fast forward logistics, he has chosen a title like a comprehensive study on enhancing supply chain visibility of fast forward logistics. So the company was ready to give their details, whatever is available in the internet also. What was their import details, export details, what kind of a goods they are doing export, import, who are their client, all the details they have shared to him. Based on the data, whatever he has collected, he has completed the project. For example, see this. So for him, the table of content would be, see this, research methodology, research design, data collection method, we can see in detail about it. Then see, these are all the analysis whatever he has done: percentage analysis, statistical analysis, trend analysis, c import. Based on the tools, data whatever he has done, moving average, he has done everything. Okay, now let me show you how the output it was. Now see this. So in the data collection method, he has mentioned like secondary data collection, because he could not able to collect primary data directly. Whatever information is available in the website and given by the company, he has done the analysis. So in the analysis, he has done visualization analysis and moving average, etc., trend analysis, etc., etc. See, he also used Power BI is one of the method. Power BI, Excel, uh, by using that, he has done a percentage analysis, statistical analysis, trend analysis, supply chain analysis, etc. He has done. Currently he's working in a Leap International company. So see, now based on the information given by the company, he has created the percentage analysis. What is their total level of export import in the air, ocean, etc. See, he has created a own Excel document, percentage analysis, with help of created own diagram, and he has given an interpretation. Similarly, whatever information given by the company, he has done a percentage analysis first. Okay, now are you clear? So what was the total number of a shipment in the particular company? He has collected a data and he has converted into the this one percentage analysis. So likewise also you can do a project. Now based on that number of shipment according to the airlines handled in 2024, he has created a one particular table and he has done an analysis over number of details and top airlines. So likewise he has developed his project. Then he has done a trend analysis also. Based on the geographical shipment, he has done a trend analysis. So likewise, you can create a some useful information based on the available data. This is also one of the method where you can do a project. Okay. So logistics students, sometime you'll be getting a trouble like the companies is not allowing us to do a data collection. They are not ready to provide any kind of information, but I need to complete the project. I'm doing a project in a well reputed company, so what to do? I cannot skip the company also. I at the same time I need to complete the project on a stipulated period of time. So nothing to worry, you have a three mode of doing a project, you can complete it in a successful manner. So you no need to worry. Okay. So see, based on the available information, he has created a own data, and he has written the findings, suggestion, conclusion, everything he has completed. So whatever information is available in the company's website, and he collected some information from the company, how the MBA finance students are collecting a 3 years balance sheet, profit and loss account, by collecting the data, how they are doing a various analysis. So similarly, the logistics students also, we can collect the data from the company and do your own analysis, and you can complete your project. This is another way of doing a method of project. Okay. The next one is, now let's come on to this again. Now, using a questionnaire, if I want to do a research by collecting a primary data, so always minimum that should be a 50 data related to your analysis, minimum of 50. If it would be good if you collect more than 100 data. Okay. You have to collect the data, but everyone knows that many logistics company, they do not have a more than 10 or 20 manpower. Because nearby the Broadway beach station, there will be a plenty of logistics company would be there. They will be acting as a freight forwarders, only 5 members, 6 members, right? Ma'am, now what can I do? How can I collect the data? Nothing to worry. If the company is a freight forwarding in a nature, create a questionnaire related to the company's process or what you are going to do in the particular title, and you can collect the data from the similar company what they are doing the similar process. Nothing wrong in this. Even you can collect the data from their client also. So always just keep it in a mind that it is not like employee satisfaction or a customer. If you are taking a customer satisfaction, you can collect the data from plenty of customers when there is the population size is unknown. Okay. Whereas when you want to do a data collection with the probability sampling technique, when the population size is known, we can collect the data directly from the clients or the similar freight forwarding companies. Because if you in your class, if there are 60 students are there, I think minimum of 20 students will be doing a project in the freight forwarding. Okay, with the by getting a help from them, you share your Google form through by your friends, and inform them to collect a data, and such a way you can collect a data. Nothing to worry. Okay, so these are all the way where you can choose your project title. So next one, usually this is many colleges will be following the same. There will be a 5 chapters where you have to complete the project. So initially there should be introduction, 1 to 5 pages should be there. Then industry profile, company profile, objective, research question, need for the study, the statement of the problem, scope, research gap, review of literature. Here one more concept to be added, that is conceptual framework, hypothesis formulation. Then research methodology. Under the research methodology, we have a lot of things: research design, sampling technique, data collection, questionnaire design. Okay. Then fourth one is data analysis and interpretation. Then finding, suggestion, recommendation, conclusion, bibliography. So these are the basic table of content. Okay. So now, in which area I can do a project? As I told you, first of all, what in which company you are doing a project. Okay. So based on your company nature, you can choose your project title. For example, if you are going to do a project in the logistics, you can choose any kind of a title related to the cargo handling based on your company in nature, transportation, monitoring, packaging, warehouse, inventory management, order processing. Okay. So next one, in case if you are going to choose as a warehouse as one of the topic with help of the chat GPT, and your nature, maybe cold chain logistics or some other logistics. Okay. So you can collect data, you can get a help from the chat GPT, as well as you can have an interaction with your internal mentor and external mentor from the company as well as the college. You can create your own title, but always make sure that when you are converting your project into the article, please connect with your SDG goals. That would be good. In case if you are framing your project title along with the SDG also, well and good. That would create a major impact. Now let's see how the chapter 1 to be framed. First of all, introduction. For example, if you are going to do a project in the freight forwarding challenges faced by the freight forwarders. Okay, if it is going to be your project title, first of all, you should know who is called a freight forwarder, what is the freight forwarding process, importance of freight forwarding. You should use some diagrams. You can use some concept and theories what is related to the particular title. and you can use the different types, evaluation, background of the study. For example, here see, his title is Analysis of the Role of Digital Marketing. He has written this freight forwarding industry first. What is that? Then he has given evaluation of freight forwarding. So these all will be coming under the industry profile. Actually, it is not a introduction. Okay. So here exactly I can give you picture of, see this. So here Nazim project I will show you. See his title is supply chain visibility, right? So just see, let's look on how he has framed the introduction. Chapter 1, first he has written what is called freight forwarding, process of freight forwarding, as I told you. So then always make sure that whenever you are adding any kind of a diagram, immediately you have to mention the link from where you have chosen the diagram. That is very much important. Okay, you can mention like a source, and you can mention the link under that particular diagram. Okay, the next one, what are the process of the freight forwarding, then what is called consolidation. So based on your title you can choose some diagrams, and you can mention in your introduction. So advantages of freight forwarding, what are the challenges, etc., etc., right? So see this. So I hope so it's clear. Always have at least 3 to 4 diagrams related to your title. The introduction should be related to your title. You should be very particular on it, process of freight forwarding, etc., etc. Okay. So likewise you can complete your challenges faced by the freight forwarders. So everything is there. So bill of lading, so whatever it is there related to your title you can complete it. So likewise you can complete it. Next, let's supply chain visibility. His title is related to the supply chain visibility. So he has given a introduction about what is called supply chain visibility, what is the process. Okay. So likewise, he has completed the introduction part. So since he has not done a, primary data collection method, because the students, those who are going to collect the data and do analysis, you will be having a minimum of 30 to 30 pages in the chapter 4. So such students you can have only 5 to 6 pages of introduction, whereas there are certain students those who are going to do a project with help of observational study, what I said, with help of available data, or else case study method. That time you will be not doing any kind of data analysis and interpretation. Okay, so that time you have to increase the page in the introduction. So your project maximum of you can keep to 70 to 80 70 to 100 pages maximum limit, you can keep it in your project. Okay, now see, almost he has skipped, he's having a 24 pages as an introduction. If you are going to collect the data and do a project, no need to keep 24 pages as an introduction, you can keep maximum of 6 pages, that's more than enough. Now see, industry profile. In the industry profile you have to analyze the industry. Many students are doing a mistake in this. So once you completed the introduction about your title, you have to do a industry profile. You have to do the analyze, you have to do analysis of your industry. What is the freight forwarding industry, when it started, what is the marketing size of freight forwarding industry. Okay, then what is the major growth and development of the freight forwarding, what are the contribution of the freight forwarding, top 10 freight forwarders in the world in Chennai. So with you can add like this logos. Okay, then see this global airlines. So he has added a lot of top freight forwarders in the India. So you see industry profile, when you are doing a project in the freight forwarding, in the sense you have to mention like top freight forwarders in the country India, Tamil Nadu, Chennai. Similarly, if you have chosen the world warehouse, you have to mention when the warehouse concept has coined, which one is the first warehouse, which company has started the first warehouse. Okay, warehouse layout you can mention about it. Then list of warehouses in the country India, Tamil Nadu, Chennai. So likewise, in the cold chain logistics, likewise you have to just analyze your company's based industry. That is very much important. Okay, so likewise you can analyze these things. Okay, now let's move on to the company profile. I will show you one more project. This is related to the case study project. So in she has completed her project in the Daniel Logistics, right? So let's see how she has created her introduction part and company profile, industry profile. See this. Her title is challenges faced by the freight forwarders. So she also given a what is called freight forwarder and role of freight forwarder, importance. Okay, types of carriers. So the basic information related to the title she has given in the introductory part. Okay, is it clear? So next one is so when she moves on to the this one freight forwarding process, see how she has mentioned. So she has forgot to mention the link from where she has taken the particular diagram that you have to mention in that. Okay, so when we move on to the let's see issue, she has mentioned her title in detail. Okay, since she is also used the case study method, she has kept around 18 pages of introduction. If you are using the primary data collection method, you can keep maximum of 6 pages, as I said. Now she has analyzed the shipping industry. She has analyzed the shipping industry. So with help of freight forwarding marketers, then market size of freight forwarders, top freight forwarders in India, and top freight forwarders in Tamil Nadu. Okay, global top 10 ocean freight forwarders. See, she analyzed the particular shipping industry well, freight forwarding industry. So this is called industry profile. Okay, I hope so it's clear. So you should use lot of companies logos so that the project would be attractive. You can take a color printout also. Here, next one is company profile. When you are starting a company profile, first of all, you should keep your company profile, company name, company's logo. You can keep the company's tagline if they have anything. Okay. The next one is what you can do. You can use the you can elaborate about the company, elaborate about the company. What is that? When the company started, company's performance, a branch office, okay, their vision mission policies, strength and industries. So for company profile, you can directly collect the company's information from the particular company's website. For example, see, for example, I want to I'm doing a project in the Sunquin Logistics. So I want to create a company profile. So what can I do? So directly you go to the particular company website. Okay, go to the company's website, and there will be a page, home page. In the home page, they will be having a lot of content like about us, home, our clients. See this. So from this, you can collect a lot of details and create as a your project content. So now see this about us. So when they have started, all the things will be there. But when you are framing a company profile, make sure that you should not mention, because in the website they may be mentioning like we have done it, we are having our services. Okay, so our see with our customs. So you should reframe this word and create it as a company profile. So that is very much important. Okay, so likewise you can collect data from their client operations about us. So who is the MD or the data service, see what kind of service they are doing, our visions. You can mention like Sunquin's vision. Okay, so even what see what kind of operations services they are doing, their clients, what is their organization structure, what is the strength, SWOT analysis, everything you can mention in the company profile. So she has mentioned about the Dane Logistics. Well, Dane Logistics Services, where they have a affiliation. Then if for what are the countries they are doing export import, directly she has given us a flags. This is you can give like this instead of listing the points. You can give like this. Next, move on to the objective. Okay, so now how to frame the objective. Objective, always it should be maximum of five, minimum of 4 to maximum 5. You can start like to study. Okay, so these things and all I have explained. Objective start with to know, to identify, to study, to create, to analyze, to find, to examine, understand, to improve. So likewise you can create a objective related to your title. Again, I'm telling you, you can have a chat gpt as a one of the supporting tool, but don't keep it as it is. Okay, first of all, try to collect a lot of review of literatures. By collecting a review of literatures, you can keep your own objective. Okay, so for example here, question to be framed based on the objective and the hypothesis formulation.
So for example, if you are creating a one objective to study the factor influencing motivation, you can convert this one as a research question. What are the factors influencing the motivation in the company? Can you able to understand? So once you are keeping a research questions, next subtopic to be, sorry, research objective of the study, the next slide, next content in your project should be a research question. Okay, so whatever question, objective you are framing, convert that into the research question, WH question. It's very simple. For example, to analyze the performance of export and import operation. So what would be your research questions? What are the various measures to analyze the performance? So you just convert your objectives into the research question. If you are keeping five objectives, your research question should be five or six. Okay, based on your research objective. Next one, need for the study. Need for study, it should be like a paragraph, minimum of 5 to 10 lines. Why you have chosen that study, that is very much important. Okay, why you have chosen the study in the particular title in the particular company, that you have to write. Then statement of the study, why, what will be the problem if you are not going to encounter the problem, what would be the outcome, or how it will create impact, that is called statement of the problem. Then scope of the study, what would be the usefulness of your project, that you have to mention in the points. Minimum 4 to 5 points you can mention. This study, starting with this study highlights, this project will helpful, this study is significant to, the study aim to, the project spotlight the. Okay, so how the this particular title, your project would be helpful to the company, society, to the upcoming people, those who are going to do a project, are employees. Such a way you have to think and write the scope of the study. That is very much important. Okay, now let us look on how the outcome of one project. See this, she has framed the Daniel Logistics project to understand, to identify the challenge faced by the freight forwarder, to understand the. So likewise, you can create a objective. So similarly, she has created the need for the study and statement of the problem. Okay, then so likewise, scope of the study, see this study will assess, it will helpful for so and so, likewise. So similarly, let us move on to this project. So here, company profile he has completed with the help of the fast forwarded logistics. So major informations are taken from the particular company's website. See their particular achievements also, you can take it from their website. Then you can put it into your company profile there. You have to analyze about your industry as well as the company too. So simply he has mentioned only four objective need for the study. As I said, exactly, it should be in a paragraph. Why you have chosen this so and so title, that you have to justify. And what would be the helpful objective means what you are going to study. Why need means why, objective means what, need means why, scope means how. What you are going to do, what you are going to do, what is your aim is called objective. Why you have chosen the study is called need, and how it would be useful is called scope. Okay, then you can start to collect the rest of the thing. Okay, I hope so it's clear. Now you know what is called introduction, company profile, industry profile. Okay, then always don't forget to keep organization chart in the company profile. That is very much important. Let's move on. So chapter one almost over, right? So next move on to the research gap. After going through the plenty of review of literatures, you can find the review, research gap. For example, what you can do, you can collect a review of literatures. Okay, for example, now see how he has collected review of literatures. So industry profile, he has not done this here. Let me check here. She has collected review of literature. See, this is a way you can collect a review of literatures. So when you are framing a review of literatures, you have to mention that author name, and here you have to mention the next, after mentioning the author name and year, here you have to mention the past tense: observed, found, identified, this, the study. So likewise, you have to describe shortly about the entire article, what was their contribution to the particular study. Okay, so here also see how he has done it. Have described, the so and so person have described, have discussed, observed, identified, explained, so and so you can mention in the review of literature slide. Okay, based on that you have to create a concept of framework. Now let's see how to do it. Okay, so now when you are collecting a review of literature,
You can collect the reviews related directly to the title as well as the conceptive framework also. Now, for example, let's see how he has created the conceptive framework. So you can, again, I'm telling you the right way of creating a conceptive framework is by going through the plenty of review of literature. You have to find what is independent variable, mediate variable, moderate variable, dependent variable. Okay. Now, we can get a help from ChatGPT, but we can keep it as only a supportive method, not in the actual method. So this presentation is only to help you how to do a project in the right way, but don't keep it in mind that directly you can take everything from the ChatGPT. Okay. For example, see this. Now, he has created the concept framework. After creating, once you have done the chapter 1, usually the chat, this is a dot. If you are going to put a rangoli, that should be a dot. No, this is a dot. Once you finalize what type of a project you are going to do, is it a case study method, data collection method, or observation method? Once you have done it, first select a title. If they directly propose you, or by going through a review of literature, you can select a title. Then once you have done it, directly we have to come for the conceptive framework. After framing a conceptive framework only, you have to go back to the objective, etc., etc. Okay. When you are doing a project, one side you have to do introduction, company profile, industry profile, all the things. One side that work should go. That another side, your major input of concept framework, review of literature, all the things you have to work on. Now let me tell you how he has framed this. For example, once you finalize the title, okay, just choose the title, choose the title, go to ChatGPT. Again, I'm telling you, this is not a right way actually. This is a supportive method. This is not a right way. I will tell you how the right way also should be. Okay. Create a concepted framework for this title with independent, mediate, moderate, variable. Now it will give you a, see this, it has given a independent variables, mediate variable, moderate variable. Okay, now let's move on to this. Usually the conceptual variable should have a three things. One is independent variable, outcome is a dependent variable, in between mediate variable, moderate variable. Sometimes you can have mediate variable or moderate variable or combination of both. Okay. So likewise, you can collect the data. So by whatever information you have received from the ChatGPT, convert this into a diagram. Okay. So it is not compulsory like you can take all that informations. You can choose only, for example, in the moderate variable, there are two variables you can take, or only one variable you can take. Okay. Ma'am, what is that, ma'am? What is this concept framework? This is actually a blueprint. Okay, so you should have a conceptual framework in your study so that you can take your further study properly. Many students are not doing that, but please don't do it. You have to create it. Okay, so you can sometime it will give you. Shall I suggest? See has given a conceptual framework. See this. This is a moderator, mediator. So what is that moderator, mediator? This is your outcome. Supply chain performance is your outcome. These are all the independent variables. From each this title, you can have 5 questions or 4 questions. With help of this only, you have to write objectives. You can collect a review of literature related to this, and then you can do a furthermore analysis also. So in the introductory part, as I told you, when you want to keep a introduction about the particular title, please write the operational definition. Please make a note of it. Operational definition you have to write for each variables. What is called digital technology adoption, what is information sharing quality, what is supply chain integration. Write the operational definition. That is very much important in the introductory part. Okay. sometime it next process it will give you how to create this. Okay, so if you want to diagram image, so for example I need it for with the diagram, you can give it, it will give you in the diagrammatic manner also. So such a way you can develop a conceptual framework. Without knowing anything just like that, we should not do it. Okay. So this is a shortcut method. Again, I'm telling you, don't use this for entire project. Just have it as a some supportive method. But the real method, what you supposed to do, that I will tell you. Okay. The same presentation I will tell you. Let it analyze one side. For example, now I searched with help of the chat GPT here. Now, if you really, this is a correct method. Correct method. The correct method is go to Google, go to Google. There you can see this. This is the right way actually. Type your title and write a, you need a conceptual framework for this with so and so. Click on images. Once you click on images, it will give you a conceptual framework. Because your scales, your variables, whatever you are taking, it should be a proved one. Testable skills. People will tell you a testable skills. Okay. So you can take a short method. See, this. This is one of the method. This is related to the healthcare supply chain. So likewise, there will be a conceptual framework. You can choose from here also. So for example, here, this one, independent variables are there. Here, operational performance is there. Right. You can choose any one variable also. One variable. With help of this diagram, you can choose only one variable from this. Okay. From next diagram, you can choose only another variable. So likewise also, by going through a plenty of review of literature on the Google, you can create your own conceptual framework. Can you able to understand what I'm trying to say? There should be an independent variable, dependent variable. You can keep a mediate, odd, moderate, or combination of both. What is called mediate in the sense, by with help of this, I'm achieving my outcome. So what is called mediate? With help of this, I'm achieving my outcome. That is called mediate. Then what is called moderate? When one outcome variable, outside variable is getting into, what would be the outcome? For example, see this in this conceptual framework, which have seen that. See this. So this is the example. So what is called independent variables? So these are all the integral part which you want to study. So likewise, with help of ChatGPT or Google, you find your independent variable. As I told you know, in the Google, directly you can take one variable from one chart, one variable, another variable from another chart, whatever relevant to a title, you can choose it. Okay. So likewise, once you have done it, you just frame this as a diagram. Okay, this is a diagram. So you can directly have this tree alone, or you can directly have only this moderate variable. So there are a lot of moderate concept of framework methods are there. You can utilize it. With help of this real-time data sharing, I'm achieving my supply chain visibility. This is a mediate variable. When the outcome, another variable is getting into this picture, what would be the outcome? Okay, that you have to see here, moderating variable. Okay, so likewise, we can create a concept framework. We can add all that operation definition in the introductory part. Okay, are you clear now? How to create a concept framework? Everyone should have a concept framework after the review of literature in the chapter 2. Okay, so once we have done it, let's move on to the next. After going through the review of literature, once you have framed the review of literature like this, okay, once you have collected a lot of review of literature like this, you convert this all the review of literature alone as a single PDF, and you can upload it in the chat GPT, and you can also get a help from what is the research gap from this. From then you can take it and you can paste over there. But whatever your data you are collecting from the chat GPT, you should not paste as it is. There are certain tools to be utilized. I will tell you what to be done for that. Okay, before that, let me tell you, once I done it, let's move on to the next one, how to collect a review of literature. Minimum 50 reviews to be collected from each objective tense, and based on the review of the concept of framework, you have to collect a lot of review of literatures. So when the Wales University students, if you are going to do similarly, some other university students, if you go to your university website, they will be having a digital library. In their library, they may have a lot of subscription of the software instead of collecting reviews directly from the Googles, because in the Google sometimes you can download or view only the abstract. You cannot able to download the entire paper. The actual way of collecting a review of literature is you have to download the entire article, you have to study, then you have to narrate it in a 10 lines, okay, in as a paragraph. That is a way of writing a review of literature. Okay, or else with help of abstract also you can come into the conclusion. So the but sometime in the Google we will not able to download entire paper. So in such case we can use our university website. So whatever may be the university students, you can go to your website and browse it in the website and use it. These are some of the software available in the Wales University. You can go there and download articles. Whereas when you are using a Google. Okay, so now for example, I need a reviews related to the job satisfaction. So go to the Google, type it job satisfaction related reviews. It will give you a lot of options. Okay, so always try to get it from open from scholarly article. Open from the scholarly article. This is very much important. Okay, once you open, why I'm saying this? For example, when you are opening from the scholarly articles, these are all the important things. For example, when I'm collecting an article from this, once I chosen this as one of the reviews, automatically if I click on the related article, you no need to search next. Related articles will be there in this. You can directly take it from the particular articles. The next one is you can find the cite by. This is very much important. When you see, basically the review of literature is to be collected in this way. The recent reviews to be collected maybe after 2020, after 2020, at least 2010 reviews. You can see the years here, right? So see the years. If it is the latest, first give preference to that review of literature. Just type your project title, related reviews, and in the scholarly article, open the reviews. In the review, see the years, whatever may be the recent years, give a preference to that, and choose that particular article and go to the abstract, create a own review of literature by writing in your own words. Okay, then you also should see the cite by. If the articles is cited more, it means that it is a very good article. You can copy from that. Once you start to do it, immediately open one more word. When you are doing a project, you should always have a one word document with you. Whatever data you are collecting from the company website or Google, from wherever you are collecting, copy that link, HTTP, that link, and paste it there in the particular Word document. That is a reference link. As well as I told you, whenever you are copy and pasting any kind of images, you have to mention the source link. That is also very much important. So when you click on this site, this double quotation, you can see this format. Okay, this is APA format, this particular reference APA format. You have to copy this and paste it in your project. That is very much important. That is very much important. That's the reason I am asking you to collect a review from the scholarly articles. Okay. Sometime you can directly collect a data from the chat GPT also, but that is not a correct way. It would be good if you collect with help of the Google. Once you collect data, you can use it in a different software. Gemini, there are a lot of AI softwares are there. You can use it. So here I have used Quillboard software. Go to Quillboard paraphrasing tool software. Once you open this, you will be having a like this. This is a summary length. For example, if the particular content is having a 20 lines, but I need it only in a 10 lines, by reducing the content with the correct information, you can here increase or decrease, and you can summarize here. Then next one is, this is summarize method. Next one is a paraphrase. This is a very much important thing. Whatever you are copying from your Google, you paste it here. and you just click on the rephrase. It will come a rephrase method. Okay, then once you get this information directly, don't copy and paste in your uh, in your project. You just humanize it and find the AI, then you can paste it in a project. Let me tell you the practical example. For example, see this. So as I told you, this is his title, no? For example, see this. This is his title. I'm going to Google. I'm copying here related reviews in the related reviews. Okay, just click on it. Go to all mode. All, sorry, all. Once you click on all, it's coming like this. Okay. If it is directly opening in the scholarly article, fine. If not, you just in the scholarly articles. In the scholarly articles, it will open sometime. You have to search. You have to search where it is. Okay. For example, if I'm opening this article, here no abstract found. That's the reason am I always insisting you to use our university library, where you can able to download a plenty of articles, full PDF also. So spend time in the library. That would be well and good. Instead of spending your time in the Google, you can go to the library. You can use the subscribe software where you can collect a plenty of titles. Okay. So here, for example, I already told you that reviews should be collected to your concept framework as well as the your title. Okay. I need a supply chain visibility related reviews. Okay. Okay. Now see this. You can collect a reviews related to your concept framework. Click on this supply chain visibility in the scholarly articles. Now it is there now side by 2022. So when you are going to open any kind of article, first go through the year. It should be a latest one. You can refer the site also. Site by means how many members have utilized this particular article for their study. That is called citation. Okay. So similarly, you can see this. Go to Google Scholar. Or just directly go to the Google Scholar. There you can search here. Supply. Go to Google Scholar reviews. Better way. Go to Google Scholar, www.google.scholar. Once you go there, type your project title and reviews. It will show you best way method. Now see this. For example, I told you once you got this Google Scholar page, first see the year. You always should give a importance to the latest year review of literature, as I told you. First point which you should consider. Next one is you should see the citation by which article is having a more citation. You can give a emphasis on that. Okay. For example, now I'm going to choose this review. Click on this. It will redirect you. Okay. Now if you are going to take review from this, first copy and the link and paste it in a Word document as a reference. First one. Okay. Next one is if I'm going to copy this, before that, if I'm going to open, I open this one only, no. Before going to open this, first click on that site and copy this APA format. Open one MS Word. Okay. open one MS Word and paste it in here in the reference. This is a way you have to develop a reference, right? Right? So you can also copy and paste the links also. So first method, go to the Google Scholar, directly in the Google, go to Google Scholar. Once Google Scholar page has opened, go to the Google Scholar. Once Google page has opened, give your title, reviews, then find the latest year articles, more citation articles. Once you found it, click on the site, copy that APA format and paste it. Next, click on that particular article. It will redirect you to the next page. This is a reference link of the particular article. Then now you have to study the entire paper and you have to summarize as a review of literature. This is the actual way of creating a review of literature. But when we could not able to do, at least studying by abstract, you can take it. Okay. Now I copy that abstract. I want to convert it into the uh, reviews for my article. So what you can do, go to Google Quillboard. Quillboard. You can subscribe also. That would be better because Quillboard sometime it will allow you for a particular usage only. So better you can subscribe if you want. Go to the paraphrase tool and paste it here. You just click on the paraphrase because here only 125 pages, 125 words only is allowed. Okay, here 176 words are there. So it will rephrase only 125 words. It's not coming here. See this. When you are reducing it for the 125 words, it will come. Okay, that's the reason I'm asking you to subscribe better till you completion of your project. Because if we skip, reduce it for 135 words, sometimes that important point may get reduced. Then you cannot able to find the exact one. Okay, so better go for the subscription, or else you can find some other ChatGPT or some other method also. Gemini, there are a lot of software is there. I just reduce it. Now see, it has given a paraphrase. Now, first from Google Scholar, you have taken the first abstract of the particular article. Now, if you use it as it is, definitely it will come in the plagiarism. Now, next one, there are certain softwares are available. You see this? AI Humanize. AI Humanize. Paste the content here. Okay. Paste the content here and go to Humanize. You have to wait. You have to spend a time. If you spend a time, it would be well and good. Then only it will not come under the plagiarism. Just like that, copying abstract and paste it here, you should not do it. Okay, you should spend your time. Then only it will be very useful for you at the time when you are converting your project into the article, where you will not get any kind of a plagiarism. Okay, so likewise, you have to take a reviews. Minimum of 50 reviews you have to collect. That is very much important. Okay, just let's see what we can do. There are a lot of plenty of tool is there. Just I'm teaching you a few tools. You can use, plenty of tools are available. You can use it. Okay. Now see, already I rephrased the word with the quillboard. Again, I humanize the AI content. Now I copied it. Now I want to check whether the particular content is having AI. So I'm going to the next software is called GPT-0. So from Google, I have gone to quillboard, next AI humanizer and GPT-0. So paste your content here and click scan. Now AI is 0%. You can able to be, human. This is a way you have to collect the details for your project. Right? Now this is right. Now open one new word. Open a new word. Paste it here and copy this author name and just mention here and bold it. You can use directly the concept, or you can mention like observed, found, reviewed, identified. Okay, so likewise, so such a way you can frame the review of literature. Are you clear? So likewise, how many reviews you have to collect? 50 reviews you have to collect. So like this you have to spend the time and do it. I hope so it's clear. Okay, now once I have completed this, then I need to collect a questionnaire. How to collect a questionnaire? For example, for questionnaire part, you can get a help from the company expert and the internal guide. You can create a own questionnaire. That questionnaire should be related to your conceptual framework. That is very much important. Okay, here we have collected the conceptual framework. No, here we have created the conceptual framework diagram, right? So it should be related to your conceptual framework. For example, now I have sorry, I have taken this capture, paste it here, create create a questionnaire for this under each item, under each variable, 5 statements or items. Okay, with what scale you want? Likert scale questions. Likert scale questions using strongly agree or highly satisfied. What concept you want? Strongly agree, uh, statements. Click on this, right? Just independent variable. Under the independent variable, under the first concept section A, you got a 5 questions. Then section B, you got a 5 questions. C, likewise, you got a question. That's it. You convert into the Google form and go for the data collection method. Simple. But make sure that then with help of this, you can go for the next one, a hypothesis formulation, etc., etc. You can go for the next. You can create a hypothesis also. See this. Create a hypothesis. So what tools you are going to use? Create a hypothesis. It will give you a hypothesis. So if you're going to use the chi-square, you can use the association between so and so, etc., etc. When you are going for the hypothesis, you can rename the variable as a short name and you can frame your hypothesis. Okay, has a positive significant effect on. So you can go for the correlation, regression. Okay, so significant association relationship means you can go for the chi-square. So likewise, we can go for the further analysis, right? Are you clear? Now what you have to do, you want to convert it into the Google form. So for example, one of my student, he has completed. So he has converted his article questionnaire into the Google form. First of all, demographic details you have to mention. You can collect the data either directly from your employees or a client or a customer or agent. Create a questionnaire like this, and what type of a logistics service they provided, year of experience, marital status, what their salary package. Okay. So likewise, create a questionnaire. Demographic details should be as a section A. Then section B, starting with your independent variables, which we have created with the help of the chat GPT here, no? So, but you should not keep as it is. Again and again, I'm telling you, you have to reframe it. You can get a help from your internal guide, external guide, you can reframe it. Okay, so copy this and paste it here. He has used this, he has used 7 point scale, but you don't need to do 7 point scale. Use 5 point scale is more than enough. That's more than enough. Okay, you have to clearly mention what is this. Strongly disagree, but always try to keep a 5 point scale here first. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 means strongly agree, agree. Likewise, you create. That would be well and good, because people just like that, they will click on the first. Okay, if they are going to do so, then you will be getting strongly disagree. So likewise, you do a questionnaire. Once you create a questionnaire, then create a Google Form short link and give it for the survey. This is a method you have to do. Okay. Then once you have done the data collection, let data collection go one side. So data collection, it will take around 20 days. So 20 days to 30 days, let it go one side. Another side, side by side, you have to collect the review of literature. Review of literature, chapter 1, chapter 2, side by side, you should be keep on working on. Review should collect more, 50 reviews. I told you know how to collect from Google Scholar, how to convert it into the quillboard from that GPT AI humanizer, and you have to do. And unless otherwise you get a this AI humanizer, the you will get a plagiarism problem. So you should come like a human. If not, rephrase again do it. Okay. Then once you have done it, let's move on to research methodology part. Here you have to mention your sample size, population size, everything. So here, how you are going to collect the data. So your internal faculties will help you regarding this. Okay. So random means stratified, systematic. Randomly, if you are collecting a sample means, first of all, there are two types of sampling method: probability and non-probability. So what is called probability in the sense when you could able to determine what is your population size. For example, if the company is having 150 employees, you are going to collect data only from your inside company employee means that is a probability sampling technique. Okay. Whereas if you are going to collect the data from the different clients, for example, you are going from 10 freight forwarding company, since your company is having only 5 employees in your company, I'm going to collect data from 10 freight forwarders. Then you can choose a stratified random sampling method or purposive sampling method. Okay, likewise, you can collect a data. Okay, where you are going to collect a data directly from only your customer, you can mention like a non-probability sampling method. In that, you can mention a convenience sampling method. Then you can do the analysis part. For analysis part, I will create a separate video and I will just post it for your reference. So for initial part, you can utilize it. Okay. So I hope so. Once you have completed, you can go for this percentage analysis like this. Okay. I hope so. This presentation would be very helpful for you to do your project, at least for chapter 1, 2, 3. So by going through this video, you can able to understand chapter 1, 2, 3. So all the best. Do your project well. So whatever information I have said, you just do follow it. I will meet you in the next video with the analysis part. Okay. Thank you.